If you were born under the sign of Aries, this video was made for you. And only for you. Stay until the very end, because what you are about to hear might change the way you see yourself for the rest of this year. There is a version of you that has already walked through fire. A version that has already been tested, pushed down, doubted, and left behind, and still managed to stand up again. This is not about becoming someone new. This is about recognizing who you have already become. Because strength does not always announce itself with noise and thunder. Sometimes it shows up quietly, in the moments where you chose to keep going when everything inside you wanted to stop. Aries, the universe has been watching you, and the signs of your transformation are everywhere. If you are willing to see them, what we are going to talk about today is not just motivation. It is a mirror, a reflection of the 10 situations that prove beyond any doubt that you are stronger now than you have ever been before. Strength 1. You no longer explode at every provocation. There was a time when any small thing could set you off. A careless word, a disrespectful tone, a situation that felt unfair. And your fire would rise so fast that by the time you realized what happened, the damage was already done. But something has shifted in you. Not because you stopped caring, no. You still feel everything just as deeply. The difference is that now you pause. You breathe. You choose which battles are worth your energy, and which ones are just noise trying to pull you off your path. That pause, Aries. That is not weakness. That is the kind of strength most people never develop in an entire lifetime. It means your fire has matured. It means you are no longer controlled by your reactions. You control them, and that changes everything. Because when you stop reacting to every small provocation, you start saving your energy for the things that truly matter. Your dreams. Your peace, your purpose. The people who used to push your buttons no longer have that power. Not because you are numb, but because you have grown past the need to prove yourself to anyone who does not deserve your time. This is one of the clearest signs of inner strength, and if you recognize it in yourself, know that the universe sees it too. You have earned this. Every difficult conversation you walked away from, every moment you chose silence over fury, every time you let someone be wrong about you without losing your calm. All of that was training, and now the results are showing. You are not the same Aries you were 5 years ago. You are not even the same Aries you were last year. You are evolving, and that evolution is exactly what the cosmos has been preparing you for. Do not underestimate the power of a calm Aries. The world has no idea what is coming. Strength 2. You have stopped chasing people who do not choose you. This is one of the hardest lessons for any Aries to learn. Because your nature is to fight for what you want, to pursue, to go after things with everything you have. And for most of your life, that included people. If someone pulled away, you chased harder. If someone was cold, you burned brighter trying to warm them. But somewhere along the way, you realized something painful and liberating at the same time. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. And no amount of fire can make someone choose you if they have already decided not to. That realization did not come easy. It probably came with tears, with sleepless nights, with the ache of letting go of someone you thought would be there forever. But here you are now, standing in your own worth, no longer begging for a seat at tables that were never meant for you. You have learned that your energy is sacred, that your love is not something to be given away to people who treat it like an option. You have started choosing yourself, Aries, and that is one of the most powerful things a fire sign can ever do. Because when you stop chasing, you start attracting. When you stop begging, you start commanding respect. And when you finally decide that your peace matters more than anyone's approval, the right people begin to show up. Not because you asked for them, but because your energy shifted. You became a magnet for what matches your frequency, and everything that did not match simply fell away. This is strength, Aries. Real, quiet, unshakable strength. Strength 3. You have learned to sit with discomfort instead of running from it. Aries energy is built for movement, for action, for doing something, anything rather than sitting still. But life has taught you that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is stay exactly where you are and feel what you need to feel. There was a time when sadness scared you, when uncertainty made you restless, when silence felt like a threat instead of a gift. But now you understand that discomfort is not something to escape. It is something to move through. And the only way through is to sit with it, to let it wash over you, to trust that it will pass without destroying you. This shift did not happen overnight. It was built through every moment of grief you allowed yourself to process, every fear you faced without flinching, every season of waiting that tested your patience to its limit. And now you have something that most people spend their entire lives searching for: the ability to be at peace even when things are not perfect. That is spiritual maturity, Aries. That is what it looks like when a warrior learns that not every battle requires a sword. Sometimes the greatest victory is simply being still and trusting the process. You have earned this level of awareness, and it has made you stronger than any fight ever could. The storms no longer shake you the way they used to. Not because the storms have gotten smaller, but because you have gotten bigger. You have expanded. You have deepened. And in that depth, you found a kind of strength that fire alone could never give you. Strength 4. You have forgiven people who never apologized. This might be the most underrated sign of strength there is. Because forgiveness, real forgiveness, is not about the other person. It is about you. It is about deciding that you will no longer carry the weight of someone else's mistakes on your shoulders. And for an Aries, that is no small thing. Your sign remembers everything. Every betrayal, every broken promise, every moment someone let you down when you needed them most. And for a long time, you held onto those memories like weapons, ready to use them if you ever needed to defend yourself again. But something changed. You realized that holding on to all that anger was not protecting you. It was poisoning you. It was keeping you stuck in a past that no longer existed, tied to people who had already moved on with their lives. And so you made a choice. Not to forget, but to release. Not to excuse what happened, but to free yourself from the burden of carrying it. That choice, Aries, required more strength than any confrontation ever did. Because it meant letting go of your right to be angry. It meant choosing peace over justice, healing over revenge, freedom over bitterness. And in doing so, you opened up space in your heart for something new. For joy. For love. For the kind of lightness that only comes when you stop dragging the past behind you. You did not forgive because they deserved it. You forgave because you deserved to be free. And that, more than anything else, proves just how far you have come. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Strength 5. You have started trusting your own timing. For most of your life, you wanted everything now. Success now. Love now. Answers now. And when things did not move at the speed you wanted, it felt like the universe was ignoring you. Like your prayers were falling on deaf ears. Like everyone else was moving forward while you were stuck in place. But something beautiful has happened recently. You have started to understand that your timing is not behind. It is different. And different does not mean wrong. It means that what is being built for you requires a stronger foundation, a deeper understanding, a more complete version of you to receive it. This understanding did not come from a book or a lecture. It came from lived experience. From watching things fall apart at the wrong time and come together at the right one. From seeing doors close that you thought were your only option, only to discover better ones waiting just around the corner. You have learned that patience is not passive, Aries. It is an active choice to trust what you cannot yet see. And that trust, that willingness to surrender control without surrendering hope, that is a kind of strength that most people never develop. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And the fact that you can finally believe that, even when the evidence is not yet visible, proves that your spirit has matured in ways that go beyond anything the physical world can measure. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep moving at your own pace. The universe is not ignoring you, Aries. It is preparing something that matches the size of your transformation. Strength 6. You no longer need external validation to feel worthy. There was a season in your life when your sense of self depended on what other people thought of you. When a compliment could make your entire week, and a criticism could ruin your entire month. When you measured your value by how much attention you received, how many people approved of your choices, how loudly the world acknowledged your existence. But that season is over. And what has taken its place is something far more powerful than any applause or recognition could ever provide. You have found your own approval. You have learned to look in the mirror and see someone worthy, not because of what they have accomplished or who loves them, but simply because of who they are. This shift did not happen because life got easier. It happened because you got stronger. You stopped asking others to confirm what you already knew deep inside. You stopped shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were too small for your fire. You stopped apologizing for being too much, too loud, too intense, too passionate, and you started celebrating those exact qualities instead. Aries, when you no longer need the world to validate you, you become unstoppable. Because there is no criticism that can shake you, no rejection that can break you, no silence that can make you doubt yourself. You have become your own foundation, and that foundation is solid, unshakable, and built on something that no one can ever take away from you: your own self-knowledge. This is what real confidence looks like. Not arrogance, not bravado, not the need to prove anything to anyone. Just a quiet, steady knowing that you are enough, exactly as you are, right now, in this moment, without changing a single thing. Strength 7. You have started protecting your energy without guilt. There was a time when saying no felt impossible, when setting boundaries felt selfish, when putting yourself first felt like a betrayal of everyone who depended on you. But you have crossed a threshold that there is no going back from, Aries. You have learned that protecting your energy is not selfish. It is survival. And more than that, it is wisdom. Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot light up other people's lives when your own fire is burning out. You cannot be everything to everyone and still have something left for yourself. And so you started making changes, quietly at first. A declined invitation here, a shortened phone call there, a gentle but firm refusal to engage in drama that was not yours to carry. And with each boundary you set, something shifted inside you. You felt lighter, clearer, more aligned with the person you were always meant to be. The guilt tried to creep in, of course. It always does, especially for someone like you, who feels so deeply responsible for the people you love. But you pushed through it. You reminded yourself that you are not abandoning anyone by choosing yourself. You are simply making sure that when you do show up for others, you show up whole, complete, full of the energy and love that only a well-rested, well-protected Aries can give. And the people who truly love you, they understand. They respect your boundaries because they respect you. And the ones who do not, the ones who made you feel guilty for having limits, they were never really on your side to begin with. You see that now. And seeing it clearly, without resentment, without anger, with only a calm understanding. That is the proof of your strength. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Strength 8. You have stopped comparing your journey to anyone else's. Comparison used to be one of your biggest traps. You would look at someone who seemed to have it all together and wonder why your life did not look like theirs. You would see someone younger achieving things you had not yet reached and feel like time was running out. You would scroll through endless images of perfect lives and perfect smiles and wonder what you were doing wrong. But that trap no longer holds you, Aries, because you have finally understood something that changes everything. Your path was never meant to look like anyone else's. Your timeline is unique. Your struggles are unique. Your victories are unique. And comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel was always a losing game. Now, when you see someone else succeeding, you feel something different. Not jealousy, not inadequacy, but genuine happiness for them, and a quiet confidence that your own moment is coming. That shift from comparison to celebration is one of the most powerful transformations a human being can go through. It means you have moved from scarcity to abundance, from fear to trust, from insecurity to self-assurance. And it means that the energy you used to waste on measuring yourself against others is now being redirected toward building the life you actually want. That is strategic, Aries. That is wise. That is the kind of strength that does not shout or demand attention, but quietly reshapes your entire reality from the inside out. Strength 9. You have embraced your vulnerability as a source of power. For most of your life, vulnerability felt like weakness, like something to hide, to armor against, to push down before anyone could see it. You are Aries after all. The warrior, the fighter, the one who is supposed to be tough enough to handle anything without flinching. But somewhere along the way, you discovered a truth that most warriors never find. That real strength is not about being invulnerable. It is about being open enough to be hurt and brave enough to show up anyway. You have started letting people in. Not everyone, of course. You are still discerning, still careful about who gets access to the deepest parts of you. But the walls you once built so high that no one could climb them, you have started putting doors in those walls. And windows. And sometimes you even leave them open. This is not recklessness. This is courage of the highest order. Because it takes far more bravery to say, I am scared, than to pretend you are fearless. It takes far more strength to ask for help than to suffer in silence. It takes far more power to cry when you need to cry than to hold everything inside until it breaks you apart. Aries, your vulnerability is not your weakness. It is the very thing that makes your strength genuine. Because anyone can pretend to be tough. But only someone truly strong can afford to be soft. And you have earned the right to be both. Hard when the world demands it. Soft when your heart needs it. And wise enough to know the difference between the two. Strength 10. You have chosen to keep believing even when nothing made sense. This is perhaps the greatest strength of all. Because there were moments, Aries, moments when the darkness was so thick that you could not see a single reason to keep going. Moments when loss and disappointment and exhaustion piled up so high that giving up seemed not just tempting but logical. Moments when the world offered you every excuse to stop believing, to stop hoping, to stop trusting that something better was on its way. And yet, here you are, still standing, still breathing, still believing. That, Aries, is not ordinary strength. That is the kind of strength that moves mountains. The kind that rewrites destinies. The kind that the universe itself bows to, because it recognizes something divine in a spirit that refuses to be extinguished. Every moment of doubt that you pushed through made you stronger. Every tear you shed watered seeds that are now beginning to bloom. Every prayer you whispered into the darkness was heard. Even when the silence made you wonder, you kept going. Through seasons of grief, through waves of uncertainty, through the long and lonely nights when hope was nothing more than a flicker. And that flicker, Aries, that tiny stubborn flame that refused to die, that is the most powerful thing about you. Because it proves that no matter what life throws at you, no matter how many times you are knocked down, no matter how long the winter lasts, your fire will always find a way to burn again. Always. That is not just strength. That is destiny. Aries, if you have recognized yourself in even one of these situations, I want you to understand something with absolute clarity. You are not the same person you were before. You have been through a transformation that most people will never experience in their entire lives. You have faced your shadows, embraced your light, and found a version of yourself that is more powerful, more peaceful, and more aligned with your true purpose than anything you have ever known. The universe does not test you to break you, Aries. It tests you to show you what you are made of. And what you are made of is pure, unbreakable, eternal fire. The kind that warms, the kind that illuminates, the kind that transforms everything it touches. Do not let anyone tell you that your best days are behind you. They are not. They are unfolding right now, in this very moment, with every breath you take and every choice you make. You are stronger than you know. You are wiser than you believe. And you are loved more deeply by the universe than you could ever imagine. Keep going, Aries. The world needs your fire. Now more than ever. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift. Or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.